Hey team, I wanted to just go over a couple tips for you guys. So first, tonight is my first business opportunity webinar, and I hope all works out well. Got the slides up, although I really think I might change it up down the road, but for now we're going to run with what I've got. So how do you invite people aside just giving them the event invite? Because they're probably like, what is this? What are they talking about? I have no clue. And I want to be able to help you guys nail a couple new people. Not nail. It's such a wrong word. You know how I feel. A lot of you guys struggle with feeling like a salesman, or like you're bothering people, and you're not. And you got to get it through your head that you're absolutely not. If you didn't have this opportunity in front of you, and you weren't making whatever you're making every week, and you weren't getting healthier, where would you be right now? Miserable, stuck at a job that you hate, worried about money. Okay. You gotta think like that when you're doing your invites. Some people won't get this opportunity, and that's okay. But they need the chance to be presented with it, because if they are a Lindsay or a top coach type of person, if they are like somebody who needs this kind of an opportunity, who will take this opportunity and treat it with respect because it's a gift they've been given, and they will run with it, and they will help people one person at a time and grow a team, that is helping change somebody's life on a financial level. And that is something you did, and you presented that opportunity. So I have a coach who doesn't really work the business very much, but she's who introduced me to it. So had she not, I don't know that the kids would be here right now. I don't know that, I certainly would be at a miserable job. So, and that's, my debt, I don't know how that would be paid off, because when you work a day job, one of the top things is, in that current job, you cannot achieve the financial goals and dreams you want to achieve. You just can't. You cannot get the kind of raises that we can provide for ourselves. We are on the same playing field, level, compensation plan per se. You can easily pass me up, hit 10-star, and make a lot of money easily. So you can make more retail than me and probably make a bigger check than me. My point is like, I am clearing a path as best I can for you guys. That's really smooth, and trying to make it as easy as I can. I'm taking as much knowledge in as I can in terms of training, and I'm doing my best to bring it to you guys. That's why I put together a team event. That's why I encourage you to go to Danny Johnson, because if you really want this and you want results, she has results. She's who you want to learn from, whether you like her or not. So that being said, tonight is my first webinar, and it gives me a chance to inspire your coach prospects. I know a lot of you have a lot of coach prospects, so here's what I encourage you to do. Private message them or call them, either way. And I would say, of course I'm not at the page I need to be at for you guys. I would say, hey, how's it going? How's life? A little bit of conversation. How's the kids? Getting ready for Thanksgiving. I know it's crazy that it's like right around the corner. Okay. And then I would say, so I have a favor to ask. And they're going to be like, okay. I want to know if you could watch something for me. If I sent you information for a webinar for you to watch, would you watch it? And that's all you have to do. And if they say yes, then say, awesome. Are you available tonight? And if they say yes, then give them the information. Before you give them the information, make sure they can watch it for sure. Okay? If they're somebody new that you may have just met yesterday or today, make sure you get your forming in. You can do that pretty quickly. Okay? So then I want you to tell them you are going to set up a time to talk to them after the webinar. Okay? And that's before you send them the webinar. So you're going to, hey, how's it going? How's you doing? Blah, blah, blah. If I send you something, would you watch it? It is at 8 o'clock Central Time tonight, which is 6 o'clock Pacific, I believe, 7 o'clock Mountain, and that is 9 p.m. Eastern. Once they've watched the webinar tonight, once we're done with that, you want to pick up the phone and call them and say, what did you like about this? And also say, did it make sense? Did the webinar make sense to you? What did you like about it? Don't ask, what did you think? If you need to write that down, write that down. Don't ask, what did you think? When they tell you, then I would say something to the lines of, would you like to make a little or a lot of money? If they seem intrigued by what they liked about it. And then I would ask them I would say, why do you want to make a little or a lot of money? Usually they want to make a lot. Why? Well, I need to pay off my house. I want to save up for something. I want to buy a car. I need to pay off this credit card. Whatever. Right? Right? Okay, so now you're getting why they need this money. And the next question is, in your current job right now, how long would it take you to hit those financial goals? And most people are going to say, I mean, I do this and then I maybe have like $100 to spare to get through, enjoying myself on the weekend. And I'm going to be asking questions on the webinar. What can you do with an extra $100 a week? What can you do with an extra $500 a week? What would that look like for you? Okay, so I'm going to be asking those questions today on the webinar for them to really process and think, what can they do with the extra cash? From there, once they've talked about their job's not going to help them hit those goals, then the question goes to, would you like to be in a position to do it twice as fast? We are in control of how much we make and how fast we make it. It's just a matter of talking to more people. In your current job, okay, so we asked, in your current job, how long would it take you to hit those financial goals? From there, if everything seems like yes, 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 you can say, awesome, and get them started. Let's get you started. Another piece of advice is to say, set up another appointment. Take the pressure off of yourself and the person. Ask them this. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being 0 interested and 10 being ready to get started right away, where do you see yourself right now? And if they say anywhere from 5 to 10, send them to your link, give them the coach button, have them sign up tonight. 5 to 10, they are usually looking for more success stories. So my upline coach, Lindsay, has paid off $24,000 in debt with this. She's tripled her income. She sits at home with her twins in her pajamas every day. I've bought a truck, a Dodge Durango. I've gone on 5 free vacations. I've lost weight. Like I said, had this opportunity not been presented to me, I have no idea where I'd be right now. I really don't. I don't even want to think about that because it's kind of crazy. So on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, where do you see yourself right now? Ask them that. once they say 5 to a 10, I'm a 6 or a 7. What information could I get you to increase that to a 10? And they want to be inspired. And from there, you send them to another resource. You don't be the resource, send them to a resource. If it means, what's this Shakeology she's talking about, get them the Shakeology video that gives them the info. How to make money, get them the compensation, how to make money video from Michael Neiman. Okay? We have plenty of resources. You do not need to do the work for them. You just need to send them to the resources. Then another piece of advice is when they're him-hawing with you and they're doing that thing where they're like making you crazy and you're like, just make up your mind already. Okay? You say, are you dead serious about paying off that credit card and getting that savings going and getting out of your day job or not? Because you certainly sound like you're not, and that you just don't want to hurt my feelings. And really, it's okay. I have plenty of people that want this position. They may say they need to think it over, whatever, and that's where you say, sounds like you have more questions. What questions can I answer for you? And from there, when they ask questions, point them to a resource. This is going to take practice. Emeralds, please don't try and perfect this. It's going to take practice. It just is. You may screw it up. It's okay. Your passion's going to come out through it. But I want you to kind of get in the habit of this, because I know a lot of people make you guys crazy and you're chasing them. And you probably listened to Lindsay's webinar about time management and how to handle that. So, and she says a lot of this in her webinar as well. So moving on to spouse support really quickly. One thing that is advised, Pearl Emeralds, listen up. This is very uncomfortable for you, but success is uncomfortable. There's nothing convenient about it. There just isn't. If you want this, if you really, really want this, here's how you get your spouse on board with you. And I can tell you a lot of people that will tell you the same thing. You truly, silently get to work. You grow a team and you get yourself a nice paycheck. And Mr. or Mrs. in your life will not be mad at you. I promise. Nicole Jones is a great example. She's my success partner. She never told Daryl when she signed up to become a coach. She just signed up silently, got to work, and I want to say he was a little confused at first with like, what are you doing? And now Nicole makes, I don't even know, well over 6 figures. Somewhere in the, I know she makes 6 figures, I'll tell you that. I don't know if it's 200,000 or 150 or 100,000 or 275 or whatever. Some 6-figure number. And do you think her hubby is complaining right now? Absolutely not. No, because they've been able to, they bought their house cash. They bought their first house cash, which is now a rental. They bought a condo in Florida on the beach cash. And they opened a boat club company somewhere over in the rivers or the lakes over there in Tennessee. And that's a new opportunity for them. And she's home. She doesn't have to work her day job. He can eventually quit his job if he wants to. He doesn't have to, but he can. And sometimes it takes, almost 100% of the time, it takes you showing them a paycheck for them to really get it. You get your money straight and you show them a paycheck. You show them how much is coming in. Do you think Hal is going to knock anything about Beachbody when he sees the paychecks that come in? Mm-mm. When I first started, my initial motivation was just to go to the Bahamas, just to get a free vacation, because I knew I couldn't have one because he was telling me we were going to sell the house and we needed money for a down payment and blah, blah, blah. And we had the credit cards and all that stuff we'd put. a small portion of our wedding on the credit cards. Not much, but just a tiny portion. And it was enough to be annoying, you know. And I had lost my job right after the wedding. So here we were, you know, starting to live on the credit cards for a bit. And Hal was like, there's no way we're going on vacation. We don't have any money. Not happening. And when I saw the opportunity to go on vacation, I was like, I will make this happen. That's all I cared about. And then every week we were watching $50, $100. I think by 3, 4, 5 months in, we were like 100 to 300 every week. I was a 1-star diamond coach, growing the team. And then we got to the week that P90X2 released, and I made $1,000. So when I tell you P90X3 is about to launch and you want to get people on board now, get them on board now. It is going to be a big week when it releases in the next couple weeks. It's coming up. And then we have the 21-day fix releasing, which is going to be possibly even bigger because everybody wants their hands on the 21-day fix. What is this portioned food? What is this that they're knocking these pounds off left and right? It is amazing. And then you all see Shalene. She's up to something, making a new program right now. She's teasing everyone like crazy on Instagram right now. And that's going to be coming and launching. So lots of big things to come. Amazing opportunities to bring more cash to your house. Maybe even have cash in time for Christmas. So when you're dealing with the spouse thing, you want to show them the money. That's how you get through to the spouse. So you silently get in. So many people want to run it by their spouse, and their spouse automatically knocks their dream right out the door. This may be a dream that was planted in your heart. God might have planted that in your heart for you. This is his way of you reaching people. The avenue been chosen, and it's hard when nobody around you wants to support you. Believe me, I know. I got told about the scams, and this is ridiculous, and all these things, and here I am in a magazine, 5 free vacations later, making like 6 figures, learning more than I could ever have imagined from college. Like, really? I feel like I'm going to college with Danny Johnson, and with Shalene, and with John Maxwell, and with Brian Tracy, and all the stuff we go through. It's just amazing. It's a very amazing thing. I mean, what company wants to like better your brain and help you go through amazing personal development? It's awesome. So that's how you handle spouses. Wow, this is a long video. All right. That is 2 tips for tonight, and how to handle spouses in very properly, how to handle people who are dealing with really rough spouse situations. I promise you, you get your butt to work, you silently work, and you show your spouse $100 extra in a week, $200 extra in a week, $500 extra in a week, and they are not going to get mad at you. Also, bring your spouse to an event. Take them to a Super Saturday, take them to a summit, or bring them on the cruise, and I promise you, this will be life-changing for them. It will do so much for your family. Thanks for listening. This is so long, but I hope this is helpful. All right, talk to you guys tonight. Hopefully we grow our team. Talk to you then. Bye.